Okay, what is the plan after a big red day like this? I said this in the wrap-up video today. If you look back at the SPY, this was today's candle right here. That's not too bad of an arrow. Look at all these other candles going all the way back to October. I don't know that we had any one day in there that had this much range and straight down all day. I mean, closed at its lows. Relentless selling, gradual, slow, but all day steady selling today. So anyway, what to do now? We do have some support right there. A lot of price action right in this area if you look to the left. So I'm not just going to dive in and assume short tomorrow. Okay. What I've done is just put together a little list. Now, we may not trade any of these on the list in chat tomorrow, but you never know. I put together a list of stocks that I think have a chance to bounce that are maybe overdone. Okay, ECA is one of them. Down 3 days down, but today really big, down to the 100 and the 200-day moving average. Some price support in this area, so to me that's a good candidate. Look at that volume there. ADM, this one busted through the 200-day, closed above it, and then today back down below it, but you do have some price support at 29 and 3 days down in a row on pretty good volume. CAM, big push today. Oftentimes these can get overdone on an intraday basis. You look at something like this and you think, you know, is it going to bounce here? Is it going to bounce here? And it just like the SPY, closes at the low of the day. Oftentimes the next day you can get a nice bounce. The shorts just take full control on days like today and nothing bounces. And that's just the way it goes. Now tomorrow, these could give really nice bounces. Sometimes you just need that overnight. I'm not going to dive into anything at the open. We're going to make them set up and play them that way. But whoops, CRUS, also on bounce watch. This is one of the stronger ones on the list, very strong. And then a push back down here, big volume day. Well, a big range day, not necessarily big volume for it, but down to the close to the 20 moving average, and some price support just to the left as well. So that's a good candidate, as strong as it was before the selling today, to get a decent bounce. Actually had a little long trade in that one that worked today, but only for about 15 to 20 cents. And then this is a different kind of trade. Also a bounce watch, DECK. Hold on a second here. I've got another chart. There, I just slid another chart that I had this line on. Too lazy to redraw the line, so I already had it on another chart. If I go out on weekly, you'll see it. Support back here. These are weekly candles, so 2010, it held this area. It's not an exact price, but you can see how it held this area for a long time, and now it's gotten down to that area. So then when you zoom in on the daily, we're getting very close to that area. And nice push here to new lows, a bounce, and then this is another 3-day push, good volume. This is a decent stock, so beaten up here, DECK. If the market bounces at all, DECK might give a nice bounce. All right, we have a very specific way in the chat room to trade these, so it's not like we just randomly hope they bounce, right? It's based on intraday setups. And that's it for my bounce plays. CarMax is actually interesting to me more as a short, just because there's not a lot of support to the left, big volume, closed near its lows, as did some of these others. But this one, I'll probably more be leaning towards a short setup on an intraday basis. Anyway, that's the short list. May not trade any of these on Friday. We may find a whole new list of unusual volume at the open and play those like we know how. But this is a pretty good list of candidates to give a little bounce for us on an intraday basis on Friday if things act right. All right, I'm not going to babble any further. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow.